So I did a video on this last year, 17 fashion style types, and it went over real well.
Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like. Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like.
Okay, hey there fashion friends. Welcome to today's episode. I'm very happy that you have decided to join me here today. On today's episode, we are looking at 13 more fashion style types. There are so many fashion style types out there. I didn't even realize myself until I did that first video how many there are. When you identify your style type, it makes things so much easier for you. I don't think you have to be just one specific style type. You could have them all rolled up into one, a big, just nice salad of style types. Or maybe it's that you change your style type each day. Maybe you have a specific style type each day or for different moods. Very abstract. It's very much up to your own translation. But I think it is just good to be aware of all the different style types, just because, you know, education is power, isn't it? Knowing more about style is always going to help you going forward with your own personal style. So there we go. That's my rant. Before we go any further, I do want to share today's sponsor for this video, which is Samasura. Samasura began back in 2013, and if you're not familiar with the brand, they're basically one of the leaders in the e-commerce world that is creating custom tailored clothing. So I love that this is an approachable, attainable price, but is still custom tailored quality clothing. If you missed my previous episode on Samasura, I customized a suit, a dress, a shirt, and a coat on that episode, so you can kind of go through that whole customization process with me. But today what I would like to talk about is their new customizable shoes. Yes, but we're gonna get into that a little bit later. All right, you guys, so with that, I think let's get started. Let's start talking about these style types. Number one is artsy. So artsy to me is a style that is all about creativity, the unexpected, and no rules. This may be the friend who makes a halter top out of an old tablecloth using a no pattern, or choose super unique pieces to style in their own way. I ultimately see this style as somebody that is dancing to the own beat of their drum, which I absolutely love. I think if you are an artsy style type, you're wearing things that are a lot more unconventional and just putting those pieces together in different unexpected ways. Number two is casual chic. This style to me is refined and elegant, and it's based around neutral classics with accents of style in the shoes, accessories, and handbags. So I definitely identify a lot with this style type for sure. You know, the jeans, t-shirt, blazer type look, sassy pair of shoes, and a handbag that matches. Ultimately what they're doing is they're taking the classic, sophisticated, timeless pieces within their outfit, and then they're doing more of like a casual sandwich. So I definitely can relate to this style type. Number three is cosplay. This is a style that incorporates costume play, that incorporates characters' style within everyday outfits. Some may even belong to a subculture of role play. It can kind of become a sort of community. When people are of this style, it's not just like a costume or, you know, something that they wear on occasion. It's usually going to be something that is a part of their everyday life. Number four is exotic. So this is a style of colorful, rich, and attention-grabbing pieces, usually very bold colors, prints, and embroidery details. This is definitely a style type that is, you know, it wants that attention. I don't really think you can be fleeting with this style type. I love this style type because I think you have to be very intentional with this style type. And if you guys know me, you know I love my intention. Number five is resort. This is a style that is intended for resort life. Usually it's gonna be like tropical, hotter temperatures. So the pieces are usually flowy, sleeveless, light or bright colors, and it's gonna be lighter, breathable fabrics for sure. This is definitely a style type that is very specific. What I think I love about this style type is there is like simplicity to the pieces, and so I think it allows for room for really bold accessories. So I love like the big sun hats or just like the big sunglasses or statement bracelet or just really amazing fierce sandals. So I love that aspect of it, that you can kind of have a lot of fun with the pieces that you choose. Next style type is flamboyant. So this is pretty much just as it sounds. It's a style that is attention grabbing with exaggerated details like fringe or sequins. And it's usually gonna be like multicolored prints that are extremely bold and vibrant. Nobody out there is asking for forgiveness about the outfits that they're wearing. So yes. Number 7 is glamorous. So this style type usually includes shine and glitz in their pieces. Some of the items are a little bit more exaggerated in size, like large sunglasses or large purses. Definitely commands attention. I see this style type as sort of high maintenance, and not in like a bad way. I don't think it's a bad thing to be high maintenance. It's just that, you know what you like and you know how you want it to be seen. To me, it more just means you might have to put a little more thought into what you're wearing. All right, number 8 is prairie chic. This is a style that is more modest clothing. You're gonna have higher necks and longer hemlines. It's very romantic with floral prints, light earthy colors, and feminine details of like ruffle trims with like puffy sleeves. So it's kind of just as you would think. Okay, number 9 is Lagenlook. So this is a style that means layered look in German, usually styling natural fabrics like cotton and linen, and the layers are very intentional and show off details like Victorian lace or any other sort of flair. So I think that's like the biggest thing for me. What I love about this style type is, again, it's that intention. It's really just paying attention to those layers. Sometimes Lagenlook can look sort of avant-garde, a little bit more contemporary. Other times it can actually look a little bit more vintage. I think it just depends on which, kind of angle you're going with. Number 10 is modern urban. So this is a style that combines contemporary with minimalist and street. You're gonna have clean lines with edgy contrast or dark colors and cutting edge sort of silhouettes. So this again is a style type that for sure speaks to me, I think. I love contrast and combining things that are kind of on opposite ends of the spectrum. Number 11 is Arthoe. This is a style that favors mustard yellow. The go-to pieces for this are mom jeans and overalls with graphic t-shirts paired with sneakers or Mary Janes. When I think about this style type, my head goes right to Urban Outfitters. Like that's what I think about first is Urban Outfitters. Definitely has like a 70s steez to the style type. Okay, number 12 is modest. So it's going to be showing a very little amount of skin. The pieces are usually very flowy and feminine. The go-to pieces are going to be like looser fitting pants or tunics or even like flowier dresses or skirts. Sometimes religious based, not always, but a lot of times it is religious based. And number 13 is garçon. So garçon in French actually means tomboy or boy. So this was actually a style that emerged in the 1920s, and it was just basically women rebelling against this sort of conventional ways of dressing. So this style balances the masculine with feminine with sophisticated casual classic pieces. So after doing this research, I'm realizing, wow, like I think this is a big part of my style type that I didn't even realize, because I think for a really long time I sort of saw myself as androgynous, and I do think that I have a lot of androgynous, as well, because I love, wearing unisex clothing as well. But I'd say a big part of my style, as you guys know, is I love mixing feminine pieces with masculine pieces. So this brings me to Samasura's custom shoes. This is exactly why I love their shoes. They basically have options between different types of boots, brogues, loafers, and monk strap shoes. What's super fun about these shoes is just like all of their clothing pieces, you can customize a wide range of things within the shoes, like even down to like the stitching, down to the buckles, down to different soles. I had so much fun customizing mine and loved that I could add a little bit of edge with my lugged sole. So if you would like to customize some of your own pieces, make sure to find the discount code down below for 10% off of your purchase. All right, my my beautiful fashion friends, that is it for today. Those are my 13 more fashion style types. So at this point, I have covered 30 different style types. So the question is, which one are you? If you missed my previous episode with the 17 style types, definitely check that one out. And hopefully within those 30 style types, you have found yours. If not, definitely comment below and let me know. And if I get enough of them that I haven't mentioned here, I will think about doing another video on the style types. Okay, so if you did like today's episode, you know what to do. Give me that thumbs up, comment below, share with your friends, and subscribe for future weekly episodes posted twice a week. And if you're already subscribed and you have not already, make sure to click that little bell to get notified when I post my new episodes. Okay, well, you stay healthy, stay safe, love and support each other, and we will definitely be chatting soon. Bye.